Hey everybody, okay, so now that your funnel is set up, the next step is to get some eyeballs on it. As many eyeballs as you can, but not just any old eyeballs are going to do. You got to get the right eyeballs. So that's a part of what I'm going to be talking about in this video. This video is really going to be the start of what will probably be a lot of training that you're going to do on traffic. And this area is so key to your success that you're going to want to spend a lot of time studying different strategies, and there's a lot of different ways to drive traffic. And I will include many of these on this particular page, but I'm also creating another page that deals with traffic specifically. But I would highly suggest that you don't try to learn all the strategies at one time, because if you just try to learn all of them at once, you're going to get confused, you're going to get overwhelmed, and really you're probably just going to quit. Okay. Now, this is especially true if you're new to online marketing. Pick a strategy that seems like it appeals to you, something that may be fun, something that you're into, and then, just go with it. Now, one or two strategies work at a time. I prefer one, but if you do go with one or two, just test them out and implement them, see which one's doing better for you, and then you just move on to another strategy. So before we move on with specific strategies on how to drive traffic, what I want to do in this video is I want to address two of the biggest questions and issues I see coming from my team, especially with new marketers asking and dealing with problems when it comes to traffic. So we can basically just manage your expectations and nip those problems right in the butt. Okay, so the main question that I seem to get from most of my team who are new to online marketing is, well, I got my funnel set up. How long is it going to take to get leads, right? And that is like saying, hey, I built a restaurant. When are people going to come and start eating here? Well, that depends. It depends on a lot of things. Now, number one, how good is your food at your restaurant? I mean, in our case, how compelling is your sales funnel? And if you've gone through the previous steps and you've taken action and you found your target market, you found your targeted audience, and you built a sales funnel based on value and giving information, hopefully your funnel is going to be pretty compelling, okay? Then the second aspect of that is how much exposure is your restaurant getting? How many people are finding your funnel every day? A lot of people come online and they think that setting up a funnel online is like building a store on Fifth Avenue in New York City, and they're automatically going to have all this exposure as soon as it goes live. Now, while the internet is a monster place with a lot of people, so is New York City. And there are parts of Manhattan that have a lot of high traffic, but then there are other places that, well, they're just way off the beaten path, really. And while it would be really great if your sales funnel was right here at the heart of where all the traffic is, but unfortunately your store or your funnel is probably here, or maybe it's probably here, right? So if nobody knows where your funnel is, basically it's going to be on the corner of a ghost town. So maybe you're asking yourself, well, how do I get my funnel here? I want people to go in by my funnel every single day. And the answer is you don't really move your funnel to these busy streets. Instead, what you do is you got to go to those busy streets and you pass out what I like to call virtual flyers. We will talk about some of these strategies, and essentially this is what driving traffic is. Driving traffic is where you go to places, you get people to come in on your funnel, and you buy on those busy spots, okay? So where are all these busy streets? In terms of the internet world, you may be asking. Well, it's essentially anywhere that gets a lot of people and a lot of exposure. So, for example, first page of Google would be a lot of traffic. If you can get like ranked number one, number two, number three, maybe even number four on Google's first page, that is going to be a lot of people, a lot of traffic going to your specific keyword that you're targeting. I mean, there's also Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest. I mean, there's so many other things that you can go through and master any social network, really. Obviously, there's YouTube, which is my favorite. And the reason why I love YouTube is, first, it's free. Also, the people that are going there are very, very targeted people. They're looking right for the keywords that you're going to post, and you're going to get a lot of prospects. If you learn video marketing and you learn how to drive traffic to YouTube, you cannot beat it. It is phenomenal, and that's basically where, 75% of my traffic comes from. So I think Facebook, Google, and YouTube are probably the most visited websites in the world for traffic. So definitely. You could also look at other popular websites that relate to your niche and put up a banner on your website or on their websites. I mean, if you're selling like health products or you're in the nutrition niche, you could put a banner on another website that deals with health and nutrition and then drive traffic to your funnel from that website, since it's people are already going there, and it's very, very, very targeted traffic. You could go also to like online forums that deal with your targeted niche. There's also newsletters or e-zine articles, or digital magazines that you can look at. I mean, another thing is you could basically send out a direct response email to many subscribers, right? Now, what a lot of times what you'll do to get those emails is you'll talk to the owners of those lists, and you can pay them to send out, what is called a solo advertisement. Now, it's not preferred because they don't know you. They don't never heard your voice. They never heard they've never seen your face. They basically it's kind of like those emails you get in your spam folders. It's like, what is this? They pretty much go to the trash and Control Alt Delete. So I don't really prefer solo ads. That's not something that I would do. But really, there's so many other different ways that you can pass out what I like to call those digital flyers. And like I said, I'm going to have an entire page dedicated to traffic in just a little while. So I cannot stress anymore that do not try to learn them all. You're going to get stuck in learning mode instead of action mode, and that is the worst thing you can do. So get into action mode. Learn a step at a time so you don't get overwhelmed, and then just learn as you go. And if you wait for every single light to turn green before you put your foot on the pedal, well, you're never going to go anywhere. When you get your first green light, you go. And when you get to the next red light, well, you just deal with it at the time, and then you're going to wait for the light to turn green again. Learn what you need to learn, and then go on to the next thing. So when you're ready to start driving traffic, just go ahead and write down all the principles that we talk about on this page. Pick one or two strategies and run with it till you get good at it, and then you can just pick up another strategy after you master the first one. Now, I suggest that you go to the biggest traffic sources on the planet, and that's YouTube and Facebook. So what I've included below, I've included some great courses that you can check out to help you get started with the ins and the outs of YouTube marketing as well as Facebook marketing below this video, okay? So basically, let's go ahead and recap. The number one key for your success in driving traffic are pick one or two traffic sources and invest a little money and time into mastering them. To the beginner, I would start with the YouTube because it's highly targeted traffic and you can't really beat free traffic, right? This is going to allow you to work with one thing at a time and not get burnt out with information overload or get frustrated and quit. And when you start getting consistent results, you just move on to another one, master that one, and so on and so on. So now what we want to do right now is I want to move on to the second biggest mistake. Now, this is one I see a lot of new marketers make, and you're going to want to pay very, very close attention to this. I get people that ask this question. Okay, they're going to say, well, D, hey, I got like 200 views on my links, and I don't even have a single sign up yet. What's going on? I mean, this internet marketing is bogus. It doesn't work, right? So this is a great question, and unfortunately, there is a very simple answer to this, and it really comes down to the quality of traffic that you're sending to your links. I want you to pay very, very close attention, okay? You will never, ever have a traffic problem. You may have an offer problem. You may have a message to market problem. Maybe your message to your market isn't resonating with them because it's not targeted enough. Your offer may be bad. Your lead magnet may not be as good. Your copy or the message you're trying to give to that market may not be good. So let's go back to our restaurant example, right? Let's say you built a steakhouse, and you say, hey, I'm going to pass out 1,000 flyers for people to come to my steakhouse. Now, what if you go pass out 1,000 flyers and you hand them to, say, vegetarians? How much luck are you going to have with those people to come to your steakhouse? I mean, you're not going to get a lot of great results if the people you are targeting are not already looking for what you're offering. Now, I want you to write that down. You're not going to get a lot of great results if the people you are targeting are not already looking for what you're offering. It doesn't matter how great your steak is. If you're trying to sell it to somebody who has absolutely no interest in buying it, then you're going to be in trouble. So you have to put your offer, your links, in front of people who are already looking for that information. And this is why I had you go through the whole avatar worksheet to determine who your perfect prospect is, and the finding your target and determining your target audience and finding your target audience trainings. In one of the previous videos, for example, you're promoting the Power Lead System like I am, and either as a paid product or you're giving away the free lead system as a way to bring leads for another opportunity that you're in, right? So you're going to want to advertise it to people who are already looking to get help with their current business. You can't just go out and expect that any old business lead or advertising is going to cut it. You have to narrow down your target market down to people who are struggling, who have pain in their current business or who want to earn more money. They want to generate more leads, they want to build their businesses faster, and they want to do it all without spending a ton of money, and the Power Lead system is the perfect tool for that. Those are the kinds of people who will fill out a form on your page and they are going to become a customer of systems and help you get commissions, or perhaps maybe they'll become a lead to you so you can recruit them into another business or maybe sell them another product that you sell, right? So don't just accept or say that the tools don't work for you. They work. We have proof that they work. I am proof that they work. But you have to remember they're just tools. How well you learn to use those tools and what you do with them is up to you and will ultimately determine your success. I mean, I could sell you a hammer, but it's up to you to learn how to use the hammer. And then it's up to you to determine whether you want to build a doghouse or you're going to want to build a castle. I mean, the Power Lead system, while it's a great all-in-one marketing platform that anybody could use, just like any other tool, is just a tool. I mean, you really have to learn how to get your targeted traffic to your site. So, in fact, that would really sum up the entire strategy of what I'm going to be telling you about traffic, okay? So, basically, you can sum up your entire traffic strategy in 4 words. Lots of targeted traffic. That's it. Simply find people who are looking for what you have to offer and send as many of those people to your funnel. Remember, it's all a numbers game. The more targeted eyeballs you get on your funnel on a daily basis, the more success you're going to have. There's not a lot of guarantees in life, right? But this is one I can give you without any doubt, with absolute certainty. If you get 0 eyeballs on your sales funnel, you will make 0 sales, period. So just figure out who all wants your product, who all wants your service, who all need your opportunity, and get those people to your funnel. Don't worry about everyone else. I will teach you traffic strategies on this website, and I'm also going to, like I said, I have another page coming that's going to be entirely devoted to more traffic strategies and narrowing down a lot of things. So I'm going to help you do that. If you're a network marketing business, I mean, I can tell you right now who you're looking for, or who your prospect is. You're either looking for people who are interested in your product, or you're looking for someone to help build a business. It's a good idea to target both of them in 2 separate funnels. I mean, it's very simple. And if you're looking for business builders, I mean, you may be wondering, well, how do I know if somebody wants to build a business? Well, simply put, they're probably already building one, okay? If you get someone who is already building a business, then you know they are interested in building a business, right? Okay, so find people who are already in a business and they are either struggling with their current business or they just want another stream of income. Then you ask yourself, what do business builders need? They need leads. So if you can help them get leads, then now you have prospects for your own business, right? If you're not already in the Power Leads system, at least as a paid customer, the very least you should get in, the very least you should do is get in with the free Leads for Life campaign. It doesn't cost you anything. Then you could use these strategies I've mentioned above to send out targeted traffic to your free lead system, and then those prospects, those people, could be potential recruits for your current business. It's not that hard. It really isn't. You just have to use the tool the way it was designed for. There was a whole lot more I could discuss on driving traffic, and I'm getting ready to delve into driving traffic a lot deeper, like I said, here in a few weeks, but I will do that in a completely separate section on the website. Before you go over there, you need to finish the last steps that I have on this website. I mean, you're almost finished, and honestly, I think that these last trainings I'm going to teach you have been the ultimate key to my success, and I believe they will be for you too. So don't skip them. Be sure to go on to the next couple steps, and let's finish up this training. Now, what you should do right now is download the PDF files below. These are sort of a prelude to my upcoming traffic training that I will be presenting shortly, so you can kind of get a head start. Also, be sure to check out the Facebook Power Code for training to help you learn how to drive traffic using Facebook. If you feel YouTube or video marketing is right for you, then check out YouTube Traffic Blueprint. Both of these are wonderful and awesome trainings that will really help you master the art of traffic generation for either of those, right? So now, if you really want to hit the ground running and you want to get really deep into list building, with more advanced traffic strategies, I recommend the Ultimate List Building System and the Ultimate Sales Funnel. You can find those below this page as well. I mean, these will really delve into market research. It helps you create your perfect customer avatar. It just goes into deeper methods that you can use to find these people, deeper methods to craft your perfect lead magnets as well as sales funnels. I mean, I own both of these courses, and if you viewed the building your sales funnel training, that video is really about half of what you're going to learn in these courses, right? So if you want to hit the ground running and you need something a little bit more more deeper into list building and traffic generation, go ahead and check those out as well. But until next time, see you then.